Hello everyone, Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here inside the Honolulu Weather Studios. Happy Tuesday, January 6th. Thank you so much here for tuning in. Let's go and get started with today's weather headlines here. Massive warm-up returns, mostly clear skies continue and showers return late week. Again, you are watching January 6th edition of Weather Watch here on Honolulu Weather TV. Let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty, Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and jump out at the latest. Today's forecast here, starting off in Asheville, we can see mostly clear skies, temperatures in the mid-60s, around 65 degrees. We can see Greenville Spartanburg sitting at 64 degrees with mostly sunny skies as well in the mid to lower 60s. We can see, again, similar temperature of what we're seeing here in Asheville towards Charlotte, have about 65 degrees with partly sunny skies. Dakota, Georgia, sitting in the low 60s, around 63 degrees, with mostly cloudy to partly cloudy skies as well. And Gatlinburg sitting in the mid 60s, with also mostly sunny skies. Looking at the hourly forecast here, as we're getting out the door, out to school, out to work, anything like that. Temperatures will be in the upper 30s. You'll probably still want that jacket. With mostly clear skies, we'll be into the lower 50s by 11 a.m. Lowest 60s by 2 p.m. Cloudy conditions continuing through much of today, before cooling down into the mid-50s by 8 p.m., low 50s by 10 p.m., but out of all cloudy to mostly clear skies still continue. But good temperatures ahead for the next couple of days. Looking at yesterday's almanac here, yesterday's high was 59, yesterday's low was 33, average high is 49, average low is 29, record high was 71 degrees, and the record low is -1. Sunrise was at 7:40 a.m., sunset, was at 5:32 p.m. Looking at the precipitation yesterday, we saw no precipitation that fell. Out of all so far this year, we've only seen 0.01 inches of rainfall. So, yeah. Looking at the maximum wind gusts here over the next 24 hours, we can see winds will remain gusty in the 20 to 25 mile per hour range, mainly towards the upstate South Carolina counties, and towards the East Tennessee region, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour possible in East Tennessee, gusting as high as 30 miles per hour, including at the Charlotte Metro. So definitely want to watch out today if you're headed doing any outdoor plans today. Just watch out for some breezy and gusty conditions at times. Nothing is expected to reach wind advisory criteria, so we'll most likely not see a wind advisory through that, but just be prepared for some isolated strong wind gusts throughout much of today, especially in the upstate of South Carolina. It's going to feel like spring. Temperatures will be in the upper 60s through much of the forecasted region here. 66 in Asheville, 64 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 68 in Columbia, 65 in Charlotte, 63 in Hickory, 65 in Gatlinburg. Knoxville is sitting at 62 degrees, 60 degrees in Andrews, 63 in Dakota, and 66 in Athens. Columbia sitting at 68 degrees. However, the low temperatures are going to be above average, is what I would probably say for this normal time of the year. Upper 30s here, 37 in Asheville, 44 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 44 in Columbia, 44 in Charlotte, 40 in Hickory, 45 in Knoxville, 41 in Gatlinburg, 40 in Andrews, 45 in Dakota, and 45 in Athens. Check this out. Look at the forecast for tomorrow, the high temperatures. We're here going to stay in the mid-60s here through much of the western North Carolina mountains. But shifting towards the upstate, check out the high temperatures. Lower to even mid-70s are possible. You're really not even going to need that jacket. 64 in Asheville, 70 in Greenville, Spartanburg, Columbia, sitting at 73 degrees. 70 in Charlotte, 68 in Hickory, 65 in Knoxville, 65 in Gatlinburg, 66 in Andrews, 71 in Dakota, and 72 in Athens. The temperatures will also be warmer for low temperatures, even central portion of South Carolina reaching the low 50s, and that's low temperatures for tomorrow. Starting off here in the mountains, 42 in Asheville, 47 in Greenville, Spartanburg, 50 in Greenwood, 51 in Columbia, 48 in Charlotte, 43 in Hickory, 49 in Knoxville, 47 in Gatlinburg, 44 in Andrews, 49 in Dakota, 52 in Athens. If you want to do any outdoor plans, tomorrow is definitely the day to do it, as we're going to see some pretty warm temperatures even going into Thursday. Thursday we see highs in the mid-60s, around 64 degrees in Asheville, 66 in Greenville, Spartanburg, Columbia sitting at 73 degrees, 67 in Knoxville, 63 in Hickory, 66 in that was 67 in Charlotte, my mistake. 66 in Knoxville, 67 in Gatlinburg, 66 in Andrews, 66 in Dakota, and 70 in Athens. Lastly, taking a look at the updated Highland weather 7-day forecast here. Isolated showers are possible today. That is the smallest chance out of all. Highs will be in the low 60s. Looking at the next couple of days, showers return back into the forecast Thursday all the way through Sunday. Temperatures staying in the upper 60s, cooling down to the upper 50s on Saturday, even mid 40s Sunday and Monday, with lows in the lows in the upper 40s to lower 50s, even cooling into the lower 30s and upper 20s at the start of the next work week. So definitely want to enjoy the next couple of days here for warmer temperatures. Isolated showers are still possible, but definitely something to look forward to. I'm not really counting on, this is one of our forecast models here, hinting at a possible snow chance Monday. We are a week away from that, so don't really hold on to any hope or anything like that, because the chances of that are very minimal, if not at all. Alright everyone, I'm Chief Weather Forecaster Beckett Webb here. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll leave you with the latest look at the 7-day forecast here, and I will see you on the next forecast here on Wednesday. Stay tuned to Highland Weather TV. Your latest Highland Weather Now is coming up next.